Have you checked your search terms report lately and you're seeing a lot of weird foreign languages appearing? In this video, I'm going to talk about why that's happening, and I'm going to also talk about what you can do to try to block these foreign languages from appearing so you are not spending your ad dollars on languages that you don't intend on spending. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. I'm the founder of Level 28 Media, and I help service-based businesses generate leads on Google Ads. So if you are interested in an audit or managed services and you're spending at least $2,000 a month, check out the link below and I'd be more than happy to have a discussion with you. Now let's go ahead and dive into what these foreign language searches are and why it's happening. So what I'm going to start out by saying is that this is not common across every single account that I manage. Some accounts more than others. This specific account, I'm seeing it a lot. But a lot of times when I do say foreign language, it's more like Spanish potentially appearing, which is okay because a lot of the clients that I serve, they do have somewhat of a Spanish market, Spanish speaking market. So I kind of let them get away with that unless my clients don't actually have resources for someone that can actually speak Spanish to speak to that potential client. But in this case, my client does not necessarily serve this market would be potentially searching in Chinese, Japanese, Korean, and even Hindi. So, because for this specific campaign, we're trying to attract a very specific type of person that would be searching in a specific language. Now, what's happening is with the keywords that I have advertising, I'm only bidding on English keywords, but my English keywords are matching to Chinese, Japanese, Korean, and Hindi because I'm using phrase match keywords. Phrase match and broad match these days have become so liberal in terms of how it's matching that it seems like it could match to anything. And it makes me nervous to see this because as advertisers, we lose lots of control, especially as we're, working with a lot of small businesses that don't have big budgets. Seeing Google want to spend our hard-earned ad dollars on keywords, even though it might be somewhat related in a foreign language, just seems like a big money grab to me. And that's really the ultimate reason why they're doing it, is because they're trying to increase their revenue and serve your ads to as many people as possible that it deems would match to the specific keyword that you are trying to bid on. So if you're using phrase match and broad match, it's very possible that that's what's triggering your foreign language searches. And Google is coloring outside the lines, way outside the lines of its official meanings. If you go through the Google Help Docs, it never says that it will match to a foreign language, but it is doing that. And it's frustrating. And even though I'm not spending a lot of money on these searches, it's still enough for me to be concerned that if there's quite a bit of demand that picks up in these languages, then Google's going to keep wanting to serve my ads. And people searching this way are not very likely to be the ideal type of person that I'm seeking for this type of campaign. Now, when I actually did the search with my English keyword and translated it or translated these specific languages to English, I did not see it being a complete match in terms of a complete easy translation. It didn't exactly mean what I was actually trying to bid on, which makes me concerned because then Google could just be making up random things and Google gets to decide what the meaning is and then just match you based off of, surrogate mother application. And then this is surrogate agency news. Okay, well, it does have the word surrogate, so does that really make it an even phrase match? That's where the concern is. And I have a few different ways that you can look into potentially reducing this. Number one is making sure that your language settings is set to English only. And most of the time, that's not really the issue, but first check that on your campaign. Make sure that you're only targeting English on your campaign settings. In this specific campaign that you're seeing here, it is already targeting English, but it could be someone searching on an English browser in their foreign language that's triggering the ads. Next, if you don't know these foreign languages, you can go to ChatGPT and have ChatGPT come up with negative keywords in these languages. So the first thing is, if you don't want to even appear for these as in your search term report or in your search terms, you can block them, add them as negatives, and then from there use these and potentially go to ChatGPT and ask it to come up with other negative keywords that it could use for this type of business, and then also have them translate it for you in English so you know that you're not blocking out anything that is completely relevant. But if you just don't want Chinese or Japanese or any of these languages, then probably just have ChatGPT come up with like the top keywords for you, and have them, and go ahead and add it to your negative keyword list to try to proactively block out some of these foreign language keywords from appearing. Take the next other idea that I had for you. I haven't actually done this, but I think that this is a pretty good idea too, is take your English negative keywords and have ChatGPT translate it to these foreign languages. I know it's like overkill, but you know, if this is a huge issue for you, which I don't think it is, but if it is a huge issue, then you can try to do that. But in my personal experience running ads and seeing foreign languages appear, I rarely ever see them convert. Maybe only in Spanish and on very, very limited type of campaigns. So if this is not what you're intending in terms of matching up to other foreign languages and you don't want your ads to appear for them, those are my best tips. Check your language settings, use ChatGPT to proactively add negatives, add whatever you're seeing already as negatives, and then also use your English negatives that you currently have for your English negatives list and translate them to other foreign languages. It's overkill if you do everything, but it could help, so why not if that's really a huge issue. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Please leave a comment below if you have experienced this before or you found a great insight and you would like to share with me. I would be more than happy to hear that. And I will see you in the next video that I post next week on Google Ads, and I'll see you again on this channel.